Good morning, everyone, and a warm welcome, not just from me, from the lovely weather outside as well. And I've definitely organised the aircon in here, so hopefully you're all enjoying that. Today we are at this Maize Symposium. We're talking about making the most of maize, the king of the forage crops. My name is Jackie Bradley. I'm Global Product Manager for Forage at Volac. And it's really lovely to see all of you guys here. And a special welcome to our New Zealanders that's joining us today. Also, we have David Neville in the room, and our CEO, and also our MD, Andrew Thompson. So very welcome to all of you, and taking the time to come and join us here today. Today is about maize, but more importantly, it's about making the most of maize. Maize has rightly earned the reputation as the king of the forage crops. It has the ability to deliver high yields of any rich, palatable forage, and it plays a major role in helping dairy businesses produce more milk from forage. But maize is also a very expensive crop. By the time it reached the clamp, a significant investment has already been made in seed, land, fertilizer, growing crops, growing cost, harvesting, labor and machinery. So once that crop is harvested, the focus must be on protecting as much of the value as possible. That means looking carefully at the whole process, from growing the crop well, harvesting at the right stage, good clamp management, effective consolidation and sealing, through to careful feed out. It also means maize silage treating maize with a proven silage additive as part of this preservation process. At Volac, we see silage additive as part of best practice, not a replacement for good management, but an important tool to help protect the crop. The ultimate aim is simple: to preserve more of the crop original dry matter, the nutritional quality, and feed value. So that more highly quality silage is available to feed, and producers can get a stronger return from every hectare grown. That's why we have brought this event together. We want today to provide practical insights, technical knowledge, and useful ideas that can be taken back to farm and put into practice. We are very fortunate to have an amazing line out today. We have some experts from the US, Professor Lemon Kung, and we've got Cody here, but we also have our homegrown talent like Ewan and Tom and Mark and Suli. So please enjoy their presentations. Before I give over to Mark, I'd just like to thank also all of the exhibitors and all of my colleagues that helped me to put this presentation, this event together. Go away with some really great ideas, and hopefully that will help you on farm. So I'll hand over to Mark, and he will be setting the scene for today. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Jackie, and good morning, everyone. So I'm Mark Leggett. I'm the head of R&D and Technical at Volac. So I will have a go at setting the scene for you. So today, as we've heard, is all going to be about making the most of our maize, not just as a crop in the field, but as a high-value forage that has a major role to play in milk production. Maize is, as we know, a key ingredient in many dairy diets because it can provide high yields, high energy density from the starch component, highly digestible fibre as a consistent forage base for your rations. And when it's grown, harvested and preserved and fed well, it can make a real contribution to that milk from forage and overall feed efficiency. So this is particularly important at times like now when milk prices might have been under pressure. The ability to produce more milk from homegrown forage can help reduce the reliance on that bought-in feed and improve the resilience of your business. But it can be just as important when prices are strong. A healthy milk from forage figure puts your business on a strong, profitable footing for when market conditions improve. The challenge is that maize doesn't deliver that value automatically. A high-yielding crop in the field is just a starting point. The real value from that crop can't be realised without careful attention to detail along the whole journey. And we're going to take a look at that journey for the whole maize plant today, taking in the growing, the ensiling, and the feeding, all on the path, hopefully, to improved productivity. So with that in mind, as Jackie says, we've brought a great group of speakers together, each bringing a wealth of experience and different perspectives from those close to home, as well as from across the pond in the States. First, we'll hear from Iwan Vaughan, the ruminant nutritionist at Dairy Diagnosis. Now, Iwan will look at maize from a feeding perspective and efficiency, talking about how it can support that milk from forage, but also drive protein use efficiency in dairy diets. I will then talk us through some aspects of managing maize from cut through to clamping. I'll consider the harvest timing, the what and the why, management strategies with a particular focus on aerobic stability, which can be a problem or common problem, I should say, in maize silages. After the coffee break then, we'll have Dr. Suli Ho, who's Volac's Global Technical Manager for Feed Additives. Now, Suli will talk to us about mycotoxin management in maize. She'll explain why mycotoxins matter and how they can affect animal health and productivity, and why a preventative approach might be the best strategy here. We'll then hear from Thomas Turner from KWS. Tom will take us back into the field and look at maize agronomy, so the do's and the don'ts that will influence your crop performance before it ever reaches the clamp. This afternoon, we're very pleased to welcome Professor Limon Kung Jr. from the University of Delaware. Limon will share his experiences from the US, where maize is very much viewed as that king of forage crops, from whence we take the title of today's symposium. It gives you an idea of the importance of maize to the US animal feed industry, as well as the wider economy, when you consider that they have a corn belt, which is roughly twice the area of the UK. Finally, we will have Cody McCreary from VitaPlus. He's going to give us a look into the future, showing how drones and precision silage management are being used in the US to assess forage stocks, understand clamp management, and reduce losses. So, by the end of the day, we hope that everyone will leave having learned something new or heard something new with some practical ideas you can take back and apply yourselves, whether that's in the field, at harvest, in the clamp, or in ration planning. We also want the day to be interactive, so please do ask questions of our speakers and share your own experiences with us as well. There's a lot of knowledge in this room, and the value of the day comes not just from the presentations and the speakers, but from the interactions and the conversations around them. So with that, I will wind up and invite Iwan, our first speaker, who is going to talk to us about maize and how you can optimise milk from forage through better feed efficiency. Iwan, defer over to you.